Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Richawd back with another video. Now, my attempt to get in the freaky tube algorithm has failed. Oh shit. Yeah, man, I was trying to you know what I'm saying, finesse my way into that algorithm. Cause bro, I've been seeing all these niggas making videos talking about going, bro. I'm like, ain't no way niggas is doing goddamn 100K talking about going and shit, bro. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, I ain't make the cut, bro. I was trying to get that little, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get that fetty right quick, you feel me? I'm like, shit, I'm listening to all these boring ass niggas talking about how, you know, going in is so bad and this, that, and the third. I was like, bro, let me come on here and try. I like, bro, let me come on here and troll these niggas. Watch this shit go crazy. But the shit ain't go crazy. I guess y'all didn't really like it. Y'all, I guess a lot of y'all thought it was weird, but it is what it is, bro. You feel me? Like I said in the video, I knew it was gonna be the, you know, holier than thou people in the comment section trying to act like what I was saying was so weird. Which, I mean, I guess it is a little weird, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things, bro. Like, you know, who didn't goon in high school, bro? Like, let's be for real. But enough about gooning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made a whole 35-minute video on gooning, bro. So that's enough talk about gooning for the rest of the year. But goddamn, here's what I want to talk about in this video, because I do want to bring more of a, you know, mature approach to the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got the niggas in the comment section. I guess it's still certain people, you know, on my channel that's still on that retention type timing. I don't know, bro. Like when it comes to retention, bro, like I started doing that shit in 2020, bro. It's like, bro, it's been 6 years, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 6 years, bro, and it's still niggas on retention talking about like, oh, they doing this to better their life, this, that, and the third. Like, nigga, if you've been doing semen retention for more than 5 years, nigga, and you haven't goddamn, you ain't reached no milestones, you ain't made it to the league, you ain't goddamn wrote a book, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas really ain't on shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to all the niggas that's still on that retention timing. And if you didn't know, I'm not on no retention timing no more. You know, it was some nigga in the comment section, oh, what happened to retention? I commented back, I'm like, nigga, I haven't made a video about retention in like 3 years, bro. I think the last video I made about retention was like in 2023. I could be wrong, but I damn sure ain't been talking about that much, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, here's my thing on the whole situation, bro. Because I know I said in the video, you know, it's a placebo and this placebo effect and this, that, and the third. So I just want to clear the air, because like I said, I know it's still certain niggas that's on that timing. And I don't want to come off as disrespectful to y'all niggas, because, you know, or like I'm better than y'all or something. Because, bro, I used to be doing the same shit y'all was doing. You know, I was on that same type of timing, bro. So I get where a lot of niggas is coming from that are doing that. You know, some niggas do have genuine intentions and they are trying to do shit to better their life or whatever. But here's my whole thing. Like I said, I did retention on and off, I would say, for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Even these days, I'll even goddamn, I may go a week or so here and there. You know, if I feel the need, like, you know what I'm saying? I just know my body. Like, I know when it's time to like abstain for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, it is definitely a positive thing, and it takes a lot of discipline. You know, a man with no control over his lust is not a man at all. You're just a boy. You know, you're just a child running around like a squirrel looking for a nut. You know, so I do definitely want to give more of a, you know, mature approach on the topic, because in my last video I was just being goofy and stupid. You know, so, you know, I want to bring a little yin to the yang today, you know. And happy Memorial Day to everybody who's celebrating. I'm finna you know, my folks is in here cooking. I'm finna give me something to eat, and I'm finna head to the city and kick it with the fam. But I wanted to get a video out before I go, because I ain't gonna lie, it's been on my spirit since I dropped that last video. I'm like, damn. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I was trying to finesse my way into that freaky algorithm, bro. I'm like, bro. But word, I guess the freaky algorithm's just for bad bitches. Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. If you a baddie and you not finessing this freaky algorithm, I don't know what to tell you. Like, word, like y'all be on Instagram posting half-naked pictures, not getting paid off of, well, I don't know, some of y'all get paid off of Instagram. But my thing is, if you a female and you not monetizing, goddamn, I'm saying, if you're one of those females that you post yourself looking provocative, right? or whatever the fuck. Like, if you're not monetizing that shit, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing, bro, because I've been seeing certain shorties on YouTube, bro, goddamn, making videos damn near half naked. Don't ask me how I know. It just popped up in my algorithm, you feel me? I wasn't looking for it. It just found me, big dog. But you know, I'm a curious dude. So, you know what I'm saying? I seen the thumbnail, you know, I had to do a little investigation. You know, shorty was in that joint bent over in some goddamn booty shorts. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Shit damn near look like a porno. And I clicked on it, and shorty got ads and shit like that. Like, shorty got all the ads and shit. Like, and the shit got 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? It was you got these shorties, they do yoga. You know, they in they little yoga shits, or some of them in they little booty short spandexes. Them shits be doing, cause bro, sex sells, bro. You feel me? Like, sex sells. So it's like, these Johns on here, they not doing nothing special but looking pretty, bro, and they making bank. I can't even get mad at them, cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is to me, that shit is like, it's better than goddamn being a prostitute or being on OnlyFans or some shit like that. Like, you know, because I watched through some of the video. I ain't watched the whole thing, but I watched certain portions of it, you know, the good parts allegedly. And goddamn, they weren't doing nothing special, bro. It'll just be a video of it'll be some shit like me journaling, or goddamn me doing yoga, or you got some of these Johns, they're fixing their car or some shit like that, or they're camping or something. Like, bro, you females better tap in, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. If you a female and you got a body, bro, and you feel me, you ain't got no motion like that. Like, word, like fuck a OnlyFans, bro. Make a YouTube account, goddamn, and start doing yoga. Watch your shit go crazy. Now, you can't get too explicit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? YouTube got their guidelines. But I'm seeing a lot of these shorties on here, they on this joint damn near half naked, bro, and they got ads on they shit. So you feel me? And if you got 1 million views and you got ads, you making thousands of dollars off of them videos, bro. And you not doing nothing special. All you got to do is look pretty. But that's beside the point. Just a little tea for some of you females that be in the bushes. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make you some real bread, fuck going to the strip club and all that. Hop on YouTube, goddamn. All you got to do is wear something pretty, know how to work them angles, you know, arch that back a little bit, and goddamn, you gonna have 1 million views. I promise you. If you don't get 1 million views, you at least gonna get 100,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's some decent bread. Just me speaking. You know what I'm saying? Just me speaking. Food for thought. But yeah, to the point. Like I said, I want to give more of a mature approach to this topic, because there is an agenda to have niggas overly lustful, right? Because that lust it's a demon. You know, when you're addicted to porn, and when you can't stop beating off and shit like that, when you can't stop beating the drum and choking your chicken, you know, it's an addiction, bro, and it's a demon that you're fighting. So it's definitely not something that you want to take lightheartedly. Like I said, I know in my last video I was just kind of laughing and being goofy. I'm like that sometimes, but I get it's a serious topic. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, I'm spinning the block with this video to bring some yin to the yang. You know, because I don't want niggas just thinking it's cool, especially the younger audience that may be watching. Because I know I said in the video, if you're younger, click off of the video, but the majority of y'all not finna click off. The majority of y'all is not finna click off of the video just because I said that. You do need to have control over your lust, right? Now, it's just the Western way of things. I feel like every man, you know what I'm saying, you go through a gooning phase. It is what it is, bro. You know, it may be some elephant in the room. No, not me. I ain't never been a gooner. I ain't never watched corn, this, that, and third. There's always that one guy in the comment section that's better than everybody else. But most of us, we had a phase where we were gooning, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so easily accessible nowadays. It's at the click of a thumb. But it's definitely something that you got to have control over, bro. Because if you don't have control over your lust, like I said, you can't really call yourself a man. Because, you know, you ain't got control over your flesh. And spiritually, you diminish when you just wasting and spilling your seed and spilling your energy. It's a time and a place for everything. Like I said, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. You know, at the end of the day, what you do behind closed doors, that's your business. But just know, you know, if you get to, I'm going to have to call her back. If you get to a point to where you ain't got no control over this shit, bro, like, word, you should definitely take some breaks, bro. Like, I'm glad that I have, even though I caught a lot of controversy and People thought it was something wrong with me. People thought I was crazy. I started getting all type of allegations when I went celibate. But I'm glad that I did, even though I didn't even enjoy the phase like that. Like, you know, like I said, there's benefits and this, that, and the third, but it's like, you know, it's definitely not something that I want to be doing for a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that I took a period. You know, and like I said, even to this day, I go a week. I may go 2 weeks. Shit, I may go a month if I'm really locked in and hold my seed, bro. I still to this day would do that from time to time. Like, say I get sick or something like that, or say some whatever's going on. I just need to focus, or I may feel, you know, like I said, I may be getting a little sick. Like, even when I just recently got sick, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly, I was holding my seed for a little bit, and it helped me get a little better. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but my cough, it was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? So niggas had to lock in for a little bit, because when you are celibate, it does help with your health. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, you know? So I don't want to shit on the whole celibacy thing. You know what I'm saying? It is a positive thing. I just think, you know, everything has its place. You know, everything has to be done in moderation. I don't think celibate, like, I don't think niggas should be going years and years and years and years just celibate with no results, no females, no nothing. Like, I think it should be periods. You should go a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe a couple of months, depending on the person you are. You know what I'm saying? And focus on whatever you need to focus on, because you definitely feel more in control, and you're more disciplined, and you get more shit done when you're not just goddamn beating your chicken all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? When every chance you get, you're beating your chicken, bro. Like, you know, most of us, you get that post-nut clarity, and you feel a little guilty about it, because nigga, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of pathetic at the end of the day, but it's just one of them things. So my final point will be this, bro. I ain't gonna tell y'all to completely stop. I'm not gonna tell y'all to never go in again. But what I will tell y'all is, you don't want to be an addict. You don't want anything to have control over you. Going in, they say going in can be worse than a heroin addiction. You know, it's scientifically proven that going in can be more addictive than a heroin addiction. You know what I'm saying? So it is very serious. Like I said, you know, I know in my last video I was being goofy, you know, forgive me. You know, like I said, sometimes I'm just goofy like that. And I was trying to see if I could finesse my way through the algorithm. You know, maybe that shit would take off, but it didn't take off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it. Let me pivot. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, the main thing, bro, you got to have control over yourself, you know? And I feel like every man, you should at least be able to go a week, maybe 2 weeks, you know? I know everybody different. Some dudes, you got girlfriends, you know? You got to please your girl. Your girl got needs too. That's why I would say, if you do got a girlfriend and you want to go celibate, be in alignment with your girl. Go on celibacy journeys together. Communicate with her. Be like, yo, like, I'm trying to go celibate for about 2 weeks. You know, we should go celibate together. And I promise you, if you go celibate with your girl, after them 2 weeks or a month, however long y'all go celibate, when y'all get back into it, like, the sex is gonna be amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like niggas, like certain niggas know, like, when you go a period without touching your shit or without using your shit, when you get back in the game, bro, it's like, it's super, like, it just feels better. I'll just put it like that without being too graphic. But I'm gonna close this video out. Like I said, I got some plans for the day. I just wanted to add a little balance, you know, and make a little more of a responsible video. I don't I don't want to sound too weird, but like I said, I'm gonna stand on what I said. I said what I said. And like I said, I was mostly just joking around in the video. Like, I was talking about how I went to the school of goonology. Like, I figured most of y'all will be able to get from the energy. Like, I'm not being super serious in this video, but there's some people in the comment section that still took the video serious. I'm like, bro, some of y'all niggas just can't read the room, bro. But goddamn, yeah, bro, you definitely should have control over your lust, bro. I'll put it like that. Like, there's definitely an agenda to, you know, especially for the youth. They want to have niggas gooning. They want to normalize gooning. I don't think it's something that needs to be normalized. I think most dudes, you know, you need a girl to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You need a girl, or you need women to release that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should be the main priority. And I salute those who are celibate. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like I was low-key shitting on y'all in the last video, and I don't want to come off like that. Because like I said, I used to be like y'all. And people used to shit on me for being celibate. So I know how it feels when you're trying to do something to better yourself and people are shitting on you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be a hypocrite. You feel me? So those of you who are locked in, I seen somebody had commented, said they've been retaining since December. Like, salute, my nigga. I'm not hating on y'all. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I'm not in that phase right now. I'm not in a phase where I'm trying to go on no long-ass celibacy journeys. Like, I'm past that. But I don't shit on anybody who does. And like I said, here and there, I may go a couple of weeks, you know? Like, it's been a long time since I went any... I think I can't even remember the longest I've went. The longest I've went is probably like a week or so, but maybe 2. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't really been a priority. You feel me? But yeah, man, I think that's pretty much the video, bro. I don't want to make it too long-winded. But, you definitely want to have control over your lust, bro. You know, you don't want to be thirsty out here. You know, it's a lot of diseases and shit like that being spread out here, you know, because a lot of people are fucking gooners, bro. A lot of people is freaked out, bro. That's just the reality, bro. And they're trying to normalize niggas being freaked out. Like, it's definitely, you know, an unattractive trait to a real woman. Like, some of these freaky deaky women, they like that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's some women, they hear a dude is a gooner and they like that. They like gooners. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Females is just, it's just on some freaky shit. Like, they know if you're a gooner, then you're with the shits, basically. You know, somebody who's not a gooner, they may not be willing to do certain shit in the bedroom that a gooner will be willing. They may be willing to do it, but you know what I'm saying? This just be the thought process of some of these women, bro. You know? But I would definitely say, bro, like, you definitely want to have control over that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it does raise your testosterone. It does lower your testosterone if you're always beating the drum, or however the phrase, beating the chicken, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And this is just from a male's perspective. Like I said, it's some female gooners out here too. But I ain't gonna speak on that because I ain't a female. I'm gonna let y'all rock out. But from a male's perspective, yeah, bro, like I said, we all have our phase, bro. You know, when we're young, when we're in high school. Like I said, in my video, I was telling my story about how in high school a nigga was unhinged with the shit. Like word. It was a full-blown addiction. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no shame in telling y'all that. Cause like I said, me being so addicted led to me getting to a point where I'm like, all right, bro, I need to chill out, bro. And I eventually took phases of celibacy where I stopped that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely felt the difference. You feel a difference when you're addicted to it and when you stop. When you stop, you got way more energy. Your thoughts is more clear. You got more mental clarity. You know, there are benefits to, you know what I'm saying, getting control over that shit, you know? So that's pretty much the video, man. Happy Memorial Day. Hopefully y'all peoples is cooking y'all up a good meal. You know, hopefully y'all enjoy the day. Like I said, I'm finna go in here, give me something to eat, upload this video, and then head to the city and kick it with my folks. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the holiday. But I just wanted to add some balance. Like I said, if you're a younger person watching this video, I don't want you to take lust lightly, right? Lust can destroy your life, right? Those of you who believe in the Bible, many men have destroyed their lives due to lust. So I don't want to make it a laughing matter like, oh, gooning is just all fun and games. No, bro, it's a real addiction, bro. And it can really fuck up your life. You know, so if you're addicted to it and it's like one of them things, you can't go a day without it, you can't go a week without it, I will highly recommend you try to go celibate for at least a month, you know, just so you can get control over yourself, you know, just so you can get control over these demons. It's like withdrawing from weed. Those first few days where you don't goon, you're going to be going through it, big dog. I ain't going to cap. But once you get past like that weak phase, right now, you know what I'm saying, you get a little more willpower and you can do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Peace and love, bro.